What's up, everybody? This is Inimical GG, and I'm bringing you the Titan Arena, which happened a few weeks ago. That was put on by MLG. Actually, I think maybe it was just last week. I think it was just last week. Yeah, this past weekend, I think. End of February. Anyway, so I'm gonna bring you the finals here. Tempo Storm versus C9 Maelstrom. If you didn't get to catch this series, it was an amazing series. Anyway, we're going to get right into it, so let me go ahead and take this banner down, and bam, here we are into the match.
What are you waiting for?
And I'm just going to focus here on mid while I bring up our tab here. So our blue team here will be Tempo Storm. We've got Soldier on ETC, Kaya on Sergeant Hammer, Arthalon on Tassadar, Dreadnought on Malfurion, and Glarung on Nazebo. And the red team is going to be C9 Maelstrom. It's going to be Dunk Train on Tyrande, Biceps on Uther, I Dream on Rhaegar, King Caffeine on Stitches, and K1 Pro on Valis. So we are on Cursed Hollow. For those of you who are new on Heroes of the for those of you new to Heroes of the Storm, Heroes of the Storm has 6 different maps in it, all have different kinds of objectives. On Cursed Hollow, the objective is to collect tributes when they spawn, and when you collect enough tributes, the enemy team is cursed. When the enemy team is cursed, that means that their turrets here and their forts, which have ammo in them, don't fire, and all of the minions go down to 1 HP. So it makes your pushing power super strong. And the way that the tributes are set up on this map is they generally fall, and this is true for most objectives on all maps, is they generally fall around level 4, level 7, and level 10, the first 3. And those are the first 3 talents as well. If you're new to Heroes, team levels are at the top here, and this bar is the experience bar, which is experience is gained from killing heroes, killing minions, killing camps, which aren't up yet, but they will be up soon as they spawn at 2 minutes, and there they are. And meanwhile, we've got a contest for this vision up here. And looks like Nazebo's going to go and get picked up, stunned from Tyrande. Little Flare going to get him down, but however, Uther's going to get stunned by Malfurion, and that's going to be a 1-for-none trade. It's not even a trade. That's just going to free kill. Free kill for those guys. So we've got a Hammer here in the top lane, and what you want to do as Sergeant Hammer is you want to sit in the bush, you want to put your mines in the bush to kind of give you vision of any kind of enemy lurkers that are in there. Or you want to siege up there and just go ahead and attack minions freely and just get that XP for your team. Meanwhile, we've got to rotate down, collect the tribute. The tribute is up, and there she is. So this is the first tribute of the map. Here we are popping up at level 5, and it looks like this is just going to be a free trib for C9 Maelstrom. No contest here from Tempo Storm. There's only 3 bot, and Malf is Dunk Train in lane and Hammer's in lane. So these guys are just taking the XP advantage. So you want to go ahead, and you can give up the first tribute. It's not a big deal. You can give up the first 2. It's not a big deal. However, giving up the first 2 is a little risky. So 1's totally cool. 2, yeah, you could be playing with fire. So anyway, what you saw there was Hammer siege up on the bush and taking that turret out. And the one thing that we didn't get to talk about with these team comps, because we just jumped into the match during the whole draft section, is that the Tempo Storm's team comp here with ETC and Hammer, both of those heroes are really good at solo pushing. Tassadar is even good at solo pushing. Nazebo's even good at solo pushing lanes. Whereas these guys, the C9 Maelstrom, are more support oriented with damage from Stitches and Vala. So meanwhile, Maelstrom gonna go ahead and take this vision, and that Skype thing needs to go away. I need to disable that stuff. Blah, blah, blah. So that sucks. Yeah, alright, so second trivia here. Sorry about that. I got like Twitter notifications are hitting me. That Skype thing was coming up like craziness. Craziness. Alright, C9 is actually going to take this second tribute and totally get it for free. So, teams are right now at the same level, but the XP advantage does go to Tempo Storm as they will be at level 9 right now. So, let me just focus here on top lane as I disable Skype so that doesn't happen again. Alright. And we got the boss here. I'm missing so many things in this game, just craziness. This is so hard to do all these things at once. Alright, so the boss is finally down, and they managed to clear out the bot lane here. And Tempo Storm is almost level 10, so at level 10 is when you get your heroic abilities, which if you're familiar with MOBAs are generally referred to as your ultimates. It's a special super cool power that allows you to just nuke people. And I don't think Malfurion's going to get away here. When you have a Stitches on you like that... Oh, and actually, no, they're going to just back off. They're going to let him go away. And are they going to come defend? They're checking top. Maybe for Hammer? I don't know what's going on in Maelstrom's head right there. Tass is going to snag this vision here bottom. And here you go, this tribute. And right now the XP advantage, level advantage, well, they're 10-10 now. They would have liked for that tribute to pop up when it was 10-9, but it just wasn't meant to be. And this is definitely going to be a contest here, and Rhaegar is going to come in, and this is, oh my lord. I'm sorry if any of you just saw that. That was brutal. I should tell you. Heroes of the Storm is not for the faint of heart. And that Ravenous goes off and then gets immediately interrupted by Vala's Rain of Vengeance. Good God. And that's going to be a tribute and a contest from Tempo, so they aren't cursed yet, so good for them. When your team is cursed, that is when your forts started going down. And I'm sorry, I'm never going to talk like that ever again. That was awful. Anyway, ETC here just going to go up, get his wave clear on, and as you saw there, ETC is just a beautiful champion for wave clear and solo pushing. Uther's like, yo dude, you can't be doing that. ETC is going to be like, hey man, you see this body block right now? It's happening. It's just you and me, buddy. You can't even handle it. You're casting abilities into nowhere, bruh. So anyway, Soldier's going to get zoned out here as more C9 Maelstrom members come up, and we're actually getting a hard push here mid from Tempo Storm. So, you want to push a lane hard, you go ahead and send the Zebra there. You want to push a lane hard, you send Hammer there. You want to push a lane super hard to where that lane is going to wish that it was never, ever constructed. You push with the Zebo and Hammer at the same time. Yeah, that's advice for you. You guys can write that down. That's a pro tip. Alright, so here we go. Tribute. If this is number 3 for C9 Mal, it's going to be a curse. But if Tempo can stop it, the next tribute is going to determine our first team curse of the game. And actually, Malf just getting... Oh god, he just got hooked. And he's in Ice Block right now. He's praying to God, and unfortunately, a god can't save him. And he's gone, and Biceps trying his hardest, doing Uther things. He may survive. Can the Hammer keep it up so close so you're going to bust your Z to pursue? You can't, you don't have it, it's on cooldown, but Stitches goes for the hook, and that was probably a bad idea. And the mosh pit comes in, and Stitches goes down. Starfall on the 3 remaining members of C9 Maelstrom, or Tempo Storm, and oh my god. I love this game. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That was close. That was a little bit too close. If that got weird for you, sorry, I'm not sorry. And we've got our first team curse here. So blue team is cursed. Tempo Storm not being able to secure that tribute. So C9 Maelstrom will get that curse. And let's see what they do with it. Durant here just waiting on boss, like smart supports do, always thinking about the next thing that their team can do. So they're there waiting. So they are on boss. They're getting boss right now. They are down a level. So C9 Maelstrom needs something to desperately get back into this game before it gets too out of hand. And this boss is just that. With a curse, this boss is going to have crazy push power, except he's not really going to do the work while the curse is actually on. The curse is going to do the work, and then hopefully he will make up for it. Meanwhile, Tyran did throw her owl down here, so she knows that this boss is happening, and these guys are going to have to back off. They know that C9 Mal has vision of their strategy here to go boss for boss, and actually C9 is just going to move in here and be like, hey bros, we're coming downtown. We own this part of the block. They've got map control, and Stitch is just barely missing the hook on Tassar. If he hits that hook, that's a free boss for C9 Maelstrom, but however he did not, so Rhaegar here just knocking out these walls. When you have Stitches on your team, it's really important to knock out those walls, because those walls give more range, or more angles, I should say, for Stitch's hook to go through and penetrate and grab an opponent. So always take these walls out if you've got a Stitches on your team. And that goes for any kind of character that has something like that, even like a Sonya. You know, if you have a Sonya, it's probably good to take those out too. Though not as necessary, since she pulls herself to her teammate. And that springy noise you hear, it's not like someone next to me having relations on a college mattress. It's actually my chair. It's awful. A $40 chair that I've had for like 2 years, and my god, if I could get a need for seat, I would just, well, I would sit on it. That's what I would do. Meanwhile, Taz here trying to clear up what was left of that boss, and C9 gathering here in the bottom middle part of the map. And they've got their own siege giants push in, and looks like Tempo's gonna finally go for their boss. And let's see if they carol. So that, okay, so the owl was just wasted. So Tyran only sees Tassar. I say she. It's funny, they're all guys, but Tyran only managed to see Tassar in the middle. We're actually gonna have a full-on engagement here. Tempo Storm with the level advantage, just barely ahead in XP. Gonna get fishy, and they're just trying. They're trying so hard to do this boss. I just want the boss to just let it, you know? But it's just not meant to be. It's not meant to be right now for Tempo Storm. Even though they're a level up, they're just, it's like they're intimidated right now. They're afraid to move in on C9 Maelstrom and just go to town. And can you really blame them? You know, Stitches, Vala, Tyran, Uther, that's a combination you really don't want to walk into. And there's ETC, as I say that, walking right into C9 Maelstrom, and he might not make it out of this one alive. Meanwhile, he goes for the mosh pit, gets stunned, and he is out of here, folks. That's 3 strikes, he's gone. Ravenous goes down, not going to do much of anything. Little damage. Taz is doing an Archon mode, but unfortunately, even though he's Protoss, he's not OP enough. And Naz is going to get stunned by the Lunar Flare, barely get away with Sprint, and we are having a crazy engagement over this tribute. If Tempo Storm doesn't secure this tribute, they are in a lot of trouble. They need to get a curse on quick, or else the XP lead, excuse me, is going to go into the hands of C9 Maelstrom, and they're going to get this boss. So they are inching their way closer and closer on XP. Something to think about when you take like a boss is that boss is going to return XP to you over time after you capture it. So even though they're behind in XP right now, it's going to look a little bit closer, barring they don't lose a member here right now. And I don't think they are. I think they're actually going to back off here, and they're going to wait for the boss to start tanking some of the aggro. And are they going to move off? Well, the tribute's up, and Tempo's got to defend here. I mean, that boss is just really destroying here, and for an early game boss, it's really getting some work done. Well, a lot of that has to do with getting that curse. You know, when you get that curse, your lanes push harder. So we've already got some turrets down. It's not that hard once you get a curse for the rest of the fort to fall, and the cannon and the turret to fall, and then you're at the keep wall. So another tribute here for free for C9 Maelstrom, and they are actually ahead now, as I said, in the XP lead. So They're going to take their bruisers here, and Tempo Storm just looking like they're trying to find an answer, and they just don't have one. What do you do here? Boss is down. The bruisers are down. Their boss is now up. Their siege is up. I mean, do you just farm? Do you farm here? Do you go try and pick a fight with them? Looks like they want to pick a fight. They're going to go top. And ETC he wants to hit a mosh pit so bad, but when you're watching pro games, you know, these guys know the heroes in and out. They know what's going to happen. When you see an ETC getting close to you for a support role like a Tyrant, it's her job to just immediately lunar flare him so that mosh pit doesn't go off. And speaking of which, ETC's going to mount up, and Hammer's going to siege push here on the boss. And they're actually going to just zone out boss and tribute. And Hammer's going to farm some XP up here, because the closer XP, the better this is going to be. Stitch is getting a ton of stuff, and there goes the mosh pit. The lunar flare does go off, and the starfall, and that'll do a lot of damage to ETC, but he's still alive. And Ravis goes off, and Doja's taking a lot of damage as well. Bile's down. ETC standing in it. He doesn't care. He's wearing rain boots. I don't even know what that means, but hey, we are all just having fun here, right? So, anyway, Tribute's going to get caught by Nazebo there, and finally Tempo Storm secures their second trib at level 17, and they just actually hit 18 as well, so level is even here. 5 kills to 3 kills. And that's important to recognize. You don't see a lot of team fights. You know, you don't see a lot of kills. You don't see a lot of deaths. And this is a crazy engagement over this boss right now. That boss aggro hitting stitches. They're gonna try and steal here, but actually C9's gonna keep it, and they are gonna get a kill here. Malfurion's down. Hammer looks like she's gonna go down. The Hammer of Justice goes down on Hammer, and she might just get away. ETC's gonna get away. He's gonna power slide his way out of there. Maybe, and the vision is just allowing them to just keep pursuing. They know nothing is coming. The boss is with them. Rhaegar pursuing hard is going to drop his totem again. Does he have it? He has no mana, so it doesn't even matter. And there goes Nazebo. That's not going to be good here. This might actually be GG. 2 members for Tempo Storm are down. They're pushing in on this turret C9, and they're pushing hard here. This boss still at half health, a little over half health. Starfall going down on the keep. There is just no way for them to contest this. Sorry about that. Oh my god, this is so exciting. I'm aging. I'm getting whooping cough. This is so exciting. Do you understand how exciting that is? Meanwhile, Arthur here just gonna do his thing, his task, and just finish off this boss with some hammer help. The core will finish it off, and this is important. They know the core is gonna finish the boss and these minions, so they just back off. They get the hell out of there. The tribute's more important. The core takes a little damage, that's fine. You've already lost the keep. If someone's gonna hard push you there, you're dead no matter if you have 100% or you have 92%. You dig, Holmes? That's another thing to understand about this game. Meanwhile, this snatch here of the tribute from Arthlon almost got it, and he's gonna go at it again. And meanwhile, Uther's gonna interrupt. Man, that double support Uther Rhaegar just letting them have that, and then going for the solo pushing champs. And there goes the hook to Tassadar, but he goes and manages to escape. We still got all 5 members up here, and Bile went down, I believe. Can we see? Oh, it's not going to tell us. Oh, no, I'm so dumb. The interface, duh. Oh my god, Rhaegar with the Ancestral on himself in the mosh pit. Now goes the Rain of Vengeance. Let's hit the ETC. Everyone's taking damage. Ravenous is out. How is Arthalon still alive? Oh my god, he's Tassadar, that's why. Meanwhile, no one has lost a member. Oh, and there goes the hook on the Sergeant Hammer. She's gonna get out of there, but ETC goes down, and the Hammer barely staying alive. She's actually, is she gonna do it? Oh my god, this is insane. Totally gets away. I can't believe that this is happening right now. Oh, the root from Malfurion is maybe gonna say nothing. No, Nazebo gets hooked. It's over. These guys have got to back off here. It's all over for Tempo Storm. They can't keep fighting this. They had to back away 2 minutes ago. The Bio goes down. Are they going to get Stitches? No, they're not going to get Stitches. Healing Ward's down. Uther is there. Rhaegar is there with no mana. And they might actually just take this boss. They're going to do it. They're going to take the boss. And Zeba's down for 30 seconds. ETC's down for another 10. Wow, this is absolutely insane right now. And Mouth just poking, going Ice Block here. He's just trying to fight, trying to bait out. He gets stunned by the Lunar Flare. He goes down. Meanwhile, Arthalon and Kaya better get out of here. Kaya better unsiege and hit that Z key. Oh, and there's the up and oh, Kaya's gonna go down. ETC's trying to bump the push to brush the Maelstrom aside so Tassadar can get the hell out of there, and this is just ridiculous. And they're gonna take this boss here. They've got level 20. They've got a keep down. This whose game is this? This is, I don't want to say it's over. The Ravenous goes down. These guys may get stunned by the boss. The Ravenous not really doing the work that it needed to do right there. As Nazebo just kind of chased too far with it, and oh god, some of these guys on Maelstrom are so low in tempo. Storm just can't finish it off. Moshpit goes down. Raid of Vengeance just goes down and is kind of wasted here. It could be much better served maybe right here to kind of zone out for his team. But Tassadar gets totally sniped by the Lunar Flare. And oh my god. Oh, the vision goes out because they just want to see. They want to dunk trade, and he's like, yo, bro, you guys doing your boss? No, they're doing the bruisers because we're like, guys, we need to just get level 20 here. We need something quick. We need something easy. This is like the Taco Bell of Merc camps right now. They're on it. Anyway, oh man, here comes C9 Maelstrom. They're going to go for a boss again, or are they going to sit up and they're going to bait for it? What are they going to do? How are they going to play this? They're just going right for it. They're going in. They're going to take that boss. And Tempo's just going to take this vision. And they have no idea that this is going on. Now they do. They're going to see this outcome up from the bottom of the map and like, oh man, they just took boss, so we got to take their boss. However, this boss is almost down. Only one member needs to be there to collect, and it's going to be a mad rush for top to go ahead and take Tempo out and take them out of this game. If they knock these guys out here in a team fight, oh, buddy, that hook was close. What's going to happen here? Oh, my God. That root goes down, but Stitches with the blink. Bolt of the Storm. I'm sorry. Raid of Vengeance. Sick Raid of Vengeance there from Crippo. Oh, my God. It's not Crippo. It's K1 Pro. I don't even know. Starfall just hitting everything. Dreadnought was alive there for so long. I can't even believe it. That guy's got to live in Canada. He's getting the free healthcare. Anyway, Arthalon going to get Shrink Raid, or am I just small here? No, he just got totally annihilated, and then Rhaegar just finished him off. Tribute will go to C9 Maelstrom. They've got the level. 3 of their opponents are down. A boss is pushing. 2 bosses are pushing. And this is GG if I ever saw it. Sergeant Hammer is here, and she is probably wishing that she had more armor, or that she could turn into a plane like a transformer or something and get the hell out of here, because there she goes. Oh my god, but she does it already to a Lunar Flare, and it's just going to be GG. So the game has mercy on Sergeant Hammer, and C9 Maelstrom with a decisive win in Game 1 of the Titan Arena Finals. Thank you guys for watching. Go ahead and like and sub and comment if you like the cast, and if you wouldn't mind, I've got the rest of this series up, so if you're certainly interested in how this is playing out, should I have it in a playlist? If I don't, feel free to yell at me and I will put it up there. You guys have a good one, and I'll see you on the flip side.